I greet you now, my people. This update now all about Senator Ekweremadu. I believe all of you still remember last year, February 2022, when this man with his wife, one I see for my screen. So my people, this life, evil not they last forever. You understand? They say one day for the thief, one day for the owner. Now understand now. This man, according to report, they say this man daughter can't get a kidney issue for UK. There, you understand? This man come from all the way from UK, come Nigeria, come carry underage. When I mean underage, small pikin. What he pay me inside, he can't carry and put for inside Ghana Moscow. He can't zip and put for inside flight, carry go UK. Before he do this one, don't already arrange for doctor, and the doctor be like say, man, yeah, and I gather and arrange this whole thing. So now still Nigeria. May you taste and say everything about that name Nigeria. Oh God, they don't paint am with red. Now no say red na danger. Sometimes I dey shy to say I from Nigeria. They say giant of Africa indeed. That name Nigeria, well guys, make I just give una the good news. Now today UK court one sentence this man. Now understand, and I pray make it be like say they give am better years, like 10 years or 15 years. You understand? So that before I go come out, so where they go, where already they go, then I near and pass where for the come. You understand? Wetin come pay me pass for inside, I not pass OBJ. Put a picture there. Now they see for my screen. So this man come send letter to UK government say, make them temper this. Oh God. He said make them reduce the sentence when they want to give this man. I don't know the right English to use. Una understand? Una see as all these our politicians. Or shall we now all of them be. All of them now the same. This one a whole former Nigeria deputy Senate president. Oh, this one now not be saying na ordinary person. Oh, una they say that they bring disgrace and stain to that name Nigeria. Well, my people, make una watch this full video. While watching, I beg, make una just help me like this video. Make una also let me know what you una think for the comment section. While I go see you for the next update coming out soon. Respect, one love, guys.
Our correspondent Juliana Olayinka is standing by in London to give us a quick update on the upcoming decision about the former deputy president of the Senate. Juliana, please go ahead. What's the update?
Well, good morning. I'm live here at the Old Bailey, where, as you quite rightly said, within the next couple of hours, we're expecting the sentencing of Ekweremadu, the former deputy Senate president, who just a couple of weeks ago was found guilty of a significant organ harvesting plot alongside his wife, Beatrice, and a middleman, Obinna Obeta. This case spans two jurisdictions, of course, both Nigeria and here in the UK, and it has generated a lot of press. Now, just to remind our viewers, if I can quickly, because of course this is an unprecedented case, that's exactly how prosecutors here in the UK have described it. It is a landmark verdict under the Modern Slavery Act of 2015, and they have been found guilty of exploitation and bringing in a 21-year-old street trader into the United Kingdom in February last year, offering him a reward of between £2,000 and £7,000 so that his kidney could be used for their daughter Sonia. Sonia, of course, was also on trial here, but she was found not guilty, still suffering from a very debilitating kidney disease. This individual first handed himself into police in the summer of last year, and then of course there was the arrest, and that's when the media first started to know about this case. Fast forward to where we are today, and it is going to be a significant presence we're expecting already just around the corner from where I'm standing. We already are starting to see people queuing up for the public gallery. Of course, we know that several senators have flown in. Just on Wednesday, we heard from the current Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, who, alongside many other political class, have written to the Crown Prosecution Service as well as the Central Clerk at the Central Criminal Court, pleading for leniency. In fact, Femi Gbajabiamila did actually describe the senator as being a brilliant lawyer, a distinguished public servant, and a dedicated family man. It's just started raining quite heavily here, as you can see, and I expect the dampness of the day to continue because, according to some reports, the senator could be getting a very lengthy prison sentence, up to about 10 years. And again, this has caused a lot of outrage, particularly if you look at the timing. President Muhammadu Buhari just arrived in the country a couple of days ago to celebrate the coronation of King Charles III. It would be an embarrassment for him and for the political class of Nigeria, including the former president Olusegun Obasanjo, who's also written to the British courts. If indeed today the senator is given the full maximum sentencing of 10 years, of course I am going to be in court, and as soon as that sentencing is out, we'll bring it to Channels TV News.
All those pleas that have gone out, you've mentioned former President Obasanjo, you've mentioned President of the Senate, and there are others, from all other parts of the world. The ECOWAS Parliament, the International Human Rights Commission, and the rest of them have put a word in or the other. Given what you said, an unprecedented case, an unprecedented ruling to be made today, do you see that in any way shifting the needle?
Unfortunately not. I sat throughout this trial when it ran over the past 7 weeks, and what the prosecution were able to do quite successfully, led by Hugh Davis KC, is to pitch the Ekweremadus as corrupt, as let's call them a Goliath versus the street trader being a David. I think that also something that needs to be taken very much into account is the voice of the diaspora. And when it comes to the way Britain do view Nigeria, of course, they do listen to the diaspora. And if you cast your minds back to when this case first came into the public domain, there was a significant amount of protesting. And let's not forget that the senator, Mr. Ekweremadu, has not been somebody who hasn't been away from the news. I know that he has faced several controversies across the globe, most notably in Germany a couple of years ago. And there are a lot of people on social media that do feel as if justice has been served. Having said that, the Ekweremadus are potentially victims of circumstance, right? All they have tried to do is get a kidney for their very sick daughter, who, by the way, was being cared for by her mother until she was taken down to the dock in March when she was found guilty. When listening to the testimony from some doctors, they said they didn't even know if a kidney transplant would save her. So unfortunately, I am not convinced that these pleas for clemency will be accepted by the court. However, there is always the God factor. And of course, he is a very significant man. And when you do have, as you were saying, ECOWAS, you have senior politicians in Nigeria all pleading your case, potentially there could be some light at the end of the tunnel.
Juliana, we have to thank you. We are clearly running out of time. Juliana Olayinka, correspondent of Channels Television in London. We know that as soon as the news is out, you will certainly share with us and we'll share with the world. Thank you for your reporting.
I tried to scream, but my